Hi guys, welcome to my video. So this is my first ever video, so please bear with me. And today I'm going to be revealing my new purchase, which is my Chanel Classic flap in the Maxi size. So as you can see, I bought this pre-loved, and I ordered it I think 2 nights ago, and it arrived 1 PM today, and I've saved it until tonight. It's super hot, so I've had a shower, I've put my pyjamas on. Okay, here we go. So I'm actually so nervous about opening this packaging, because obviously it's an awful lot of money to spend on a handbag, even though it is still pre-loved. And you know, this just came up on a resale website. I've been monitoring all of them for the last few months during lockdown, really, just to see what was coming up and what kind of price point I should be expecting to pay. And this came up at, you know, a reasonable price. It then was reduced, and the seller then actually, you know, took an offer from me. So it looked in great condition, so I'm just really hoping that it lives up to expectation and that it's in as good a condition as I was expecting. So let's see. Okay, so the combination I have gone for is the Chanel Black lambskin with gold hardware. Just give you a good look at her there. And she looks pretty fantastic. Yep, she's nice and puffy. Quilts are still nice and puffy. Nice weight. Okay, I'm just going to open her up inside, see what she looks like. Okay, so here we go. So we've got the classic flap. So we've got the 2 flaps, the exterior flap, the interior flap with the burgundy CCs. She's been stuffed nicely with some more polystyrene, bubble wrap, and she's burgundy inside. She actually came with the card, authenticity card, which I will check that the number matches the serial sticker inside in a bit, but I'm pretty sure it does. So that's really great. Put that there. And you've got this pocket at the front here. You know, see that? 2 pockets at the back with the lipstick holder, and this here is just the kind of zipper that you might have heard about. I think Coco used to store her love letters. It just goes up that way, doesn't go down that way. I don't think I'll be using that. And then on the back, the lovely, I just love this pocket so much. I just think it looks so elegant. I don't think I'll ever actually put anything in there, but just really nice touch. Okay. Great space. I can tell I'm just going to be able to store loads and loads in here. So just to kind of tell you a little bit more about why I went for this particular combination. So I actually have a medium size Chanel in caviar, leather and gold. Now I bought that from the Chanel store in London about 6 years ago, and I got it because, or to be honest, I kind of rushed into it, so I just bought it brand new straight away. But everyone had said caviar leather's like really durable, really hard wearing. The bag itself is quite small. I can do another video to kind of show you that and maybe compare these at some point. But I kind of use that purely for weddings or going out to a nice restaurant, or, you know, a nice brunch with my sister or my friends. So it's not used that often. I wanted a Chanel handbag that was massive and I could basically use for anything, you know. I don't want to be too precious about this bag. If I want to take it to the office or just going out shopping somewhere nice or some lunch, I really want to just be able to use the handbag. And I just wasn't sure that the jumbo would be quite big enough, which is why I just went for it and just did the jump to the maxi. To be quite honest, the combination of lambskin and gold, so as I say, I've got the medium in caviar and gold. I like gold because you know, I prefer gold, I think, to silver. I think it suits me better. I've got gold engagement ring and wedding band. I thought actually for the maxi I would want the silver with caviar, and that was actually the combination that I was looking for quite some time on the resale sites. But then this just came up, and it was lambskin, which I hadn't really considered, gold, which I thought might look a bit too dressy, but the price was just really, really fair, and I had to consider it. So I looked into it and I thought, look, to be honest, I am more of a gold person. Actually looking at this in person now, I don't think this is too dressy, and I'm not actually sure I would have liked silver because gold is really more of my thing. And the lambskin, well, it's a contrast to what I already have in the smaller size, and it's just so, it's that buttery, I think people describe it as like that buttery leather, and it's just something quite different, and it looks really expensive. So I'm just actually really pleased with this right now. Let me just kind of check the corners. I mean, there is some wear to the, I mean, I think the worst corner is actually this one here at the back. You can see that. Some wear, but, you know, to be fair, the other corners are in pretty good condition. She's a 16 series, which is 2012. And I guess, why did I go for Preloved when I bought my first Chanel brand new? Well, you know, it's the price. The price is just extortionate. It's kind of unobtainable, and it's just, I can't justify it. So, you know, I think this bag retails at the moment for £6,200 brand new. I mean, she's a beautiful bag, but I don't think I can justify spending £6,200 on a handbag. You know, I don't even think I could justify spending that on a piece of jewellery or a watch for myself, let alone what's essentially kind of leather and gold plating. So I looked on the Preloved market. You know, I'm happy to accept something with a bit of wear. If you can see at the top, the seller did disclose to me that there is a scratch here. I think if I just point it out here, you can see. But I mean, to be honest, you know, when it's on, when you're out and about, you know, no one's going to be, you know, inspecting the bag with a microscope. You know, it's there to be loved and used. So it could be worse, and for the price saving, I think I got this for just under 2,400, which I was really happy with, as I say, considering brand new 6,200 at the moment. As with Chanel, we know that goes up every year. It certainly has been in the last few years, and even compared to other resale sites, you know, 2,400 I think was a really pretty fair price. So I'll just kind of stand up and try her on, see what she looks like on my frame. It's really hot, so I'll keep this quick, but yeah, feeling pretty happy, to be honest, right now. So let's just do it. See, I just absolutely love that. It's that thing I've heard other people say, it's that it's deliberately big. it makes, you know, this bag makes no excuses for how big she is. She's there, she's big, she's beautiful, she's there to be used, looked at, you know, admired and loved, which is what I'm planning to do with her, certainly. And just to kind of give you some stats, I guess, you know, I'm 5'5", kind of size 6 to 8, so slim frame, and I don't think, you know, she doesn't look ridiculous on. I'm really happy with that. Okay, so because I bought her pre-loved and I bought her from a professional seller in the UK, I bought it from Hardly Ever Worn It, and I've got 2 weeks to decide whether, you know, I want to return her, keep her, more likely at this point in time. But I think that just kind of gives you the added security to kind of just check everything out in detail, make sure you're super happy, because, you know, ultimately it's a lot of money that you're spending on a handbag. So I'll be checking her out in a bit more detail, a bit more closely, and yeah, I'll let you know how I get on, and hoping to add her to my collection and potentially do some comparison videos for you in the future. So, great. Have a good weekend, everybody.